Phil, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey guys, how y'all doing?
Good.
Happy Sunday. Listen, the reason I called in is because, one of the reasons this is kind of maybe self-serving, but one of the reasons I'm an atheist is because I just don't like U.S. foreign policy. And I think a lot of the U.S. foreign policy is based on religion. Now,
I'll have to stop you there and say that that's the dumbest reason I've ever heard to be an atheist.
Well, I would agree, and I would hope you would talk me out of it. Because, unfortunately, so much of our U.S. foreign policy is based on religion. It's ridiculous.
Hang on.
I don't understand why the atheist community of Austin and the atheist community of the United States doesn't go to Congress, go to somewhere and say, quit favoring one group of religion over another group of religion. I think you would have to agree that's the case.
Sure, I'm opposed to favoring any religion over another or any religion over irreligion. I'm one of the strongest proponents of separation of church and state, which kind of why we put this little sign up here today, which fell over and you can't see it anyway. But I don't know exactly what your point is. Anybody who's, I'm hoping that you're joking, because if you say you're an atheist because you think religion has affected our foreign policy negatively, that's really, I'd prefer people.
It's an odd reason to be an atheist. I can see you saying, as an atheist, what really riles me is our religion and our foreign policy, but I have a hard time thinking that someone would have a belief in God and then reject that belief in God because they're unhappy with U.S. foreign policy.
Well, let's put it this way. I have an open mind with regard to evolution, things like that. I would just say that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. When I realized how much harm we were causing the rest of the planet based on our U.S. foreign policy, which in turn was based on religion, I just went ballistic, and that's kind of where I stand. I would like for you to talk me out of my position. I would like to go back to being Christianity, but it's just not worth it.
Well, if you called to have me talk you into being a Christian, you're
Wrong
about
show.
6 or 8 years too late.
Well, I can see you guys smiling and laughing, but the fact of the matter is, I don't understand why you guys don't get more enthused about changing U.S. foreign policy.
Because we can't do it on the show.
It's not allowed.
Well, it may not be
it's
allowed.
it's public access.
Maybe that's why I'm so frustrated with the whole situation. Let's move into another call, guys.
All right, thanks a lot.
Just to point out, though, ACA does have a stance on religion and politics, but that's the show, because it's public access, can't really.
There's limits to what we can do. Which being is more powerful? The being who can create worlds and save your sins, or the being that can do that while simultaneously not existing? I'd say the one that doesn't exist is more powerful, and therefore God doesn't exist.